grabbing it, getting the ball, go back there and get a good, quick score. Just wasn't able to get that portion of the game just to work.
And you saw guys like Tanner Whithoyo and Gage Riffle kind of stand up there, but Riffle had 8 points for Whithoyo. But you saw how this team defended well. But for me, the big moment right here, Landon Patrick was good defensively, as you see here, this stealing basket.
Yeah, that was the big thing there for him, just to grab do a lot of that. There another reach around, just grab a ball and go for the fast break. Hopefully some cutters to go through there just to get a good score.
And another unsung hero, you want to talk about a guy who put on a 5-0 run, was Brady Wood as he starts here at that three-pointer. But the biggest play for him was going back there after this play. He goes down, he gets a big block and really pushes his team the other way. It's the kind of contributions you see from this team that they can do with going deep into the bench.
Yeah, that was the big thing here. Like I say, that big spark to come back in, get those those points there. Just got enough of a little bit of momentum for him to get going, but just wasn't able to close it out.
Now you look at this group here tonight. They're going to have to shoot the ball better. You're now in sectional. Hopefully the bad shooting habits are out of the way for the Trojans, because tonight against a Knox team that the record may not reflect what this team has learned under new head coach Jason Breden. But tonight we got to see the same kind of ball movement we saw. Just got to find a way to get those shots to drop.
Yeah, like I say, it's getting close to that sectional time there, and you just get that feeling here. Or this is last time on this floor or anything like that. It's just going to be. Sometimes everything clicks. You have the game of your life, and Triton, if they're not ready for that, it could be a very tight game.
The Trojans, if you go back all the time, here at Knox they're 11-10. Yep. So and their last time they were here, they lost in that game against Knox. But for Jason Groves, Jason Breden, those two guys are going back to head again. They haven't seen each other, but now Jason Breden, the head coach at Knox, was at Argus for 3 seasons, 2-2 against Jason Groves. Jason Groves against Knox, 14-5. But you see the success with this team, and tonight against Knox, a team, like I said, their record may not be where it's at, but they got guys who contribute, especially Miles McLaughlin, who's averaging 16 points a game and leading the team and earning a couple guys there with averaging just five rebounds a game.
Yeah, they always got the Knox. They always come over here, and it's always a good matchup. They always put the effort for, and you just with a bigger school, you always see that come through, and always more of a challenge. It seems like just coming over here.
And they always play really well on their home floor. We're going to go with Jason Breen in this group here. Right now, they're trying to find momentum going into next week as well. But for them, just like we saw Bremen the other night, a first-round bye in that sectional.
Yeah. So they got that little bit there, but it's also, like I said, Bremen, that was not predicted to be against Triton. So, and they just was able to put everything to click and got on to Triton. And so Knox could do the same thing here tonight here on their home floor.
Triton leads the all-time series dating back to 1974-75 season, where they lead the all-time series 24-20. So this has always been just a kind of a 50-50 matchup. Triton wins at home, Knox wins here.
Yep.
Triton needs to have some momentum going into next week. Now, this is something where I kind of wrote down during that JV contest. The first time Triton lost this season against Northwood, they ended up going on a 9-game winning streak.
Yes.
When they lost against Elkhart Christian, a 7-game winning streak. For Triton, you've got to hope that that loss against Bremen is now going to catapult you into a winning streak, trying to find your way through, potentially trying to win a sectional championship.
Yep, sectional, even through regional.
Yep.
That's a nice thing here. Yeah, sectional will be at North Judson this year, but the winner, if Triton does win out, will get to play back at home on the regional floor at Triton.
Triton's pretty heavily favored in the sectional, but they need to find. But
be just that sleeper.
Well, you never know. Oregon Davis could come out and shoot the lights out. So you have to find a way to get confidence. You cannot look past games tonight. Yes, you may look at Knox's record; they may be 3-17. But if you're Triton, you have got to find a way to. This game only. Don't see past this game. This game only. Then when you play Oregon Davis against Oregon Davis, you cannot look past any games at this point.
Yeah, but you can't look for look down there, because you get into that sectional play there. Like I say, you can have that sleeper. Argus could match up later into that draw. That they've had a pretty good look there against Jimtown, so that could be another sleeper in that tournament.
Exactly. Triton, a team that's played 14 games on the road this year. They may not always shoot the best. 31% from beyond the arc, and average about 43%, where they usually average about 50% at home. They don't shoot as well on the road, but that also comes with they played more games on the road as well.
Yeah. We was on the road, didn't get to that home, the other night. Hey, that's finally been back at home for how long?
Back after, as we get ready close to tip-off, we're going to make sure rosters are all correct and everything else. All the house cleaning is done before we get ready to start this broadcast. So we'll take a break back here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Everyone's about 2 minutes away here before tip-off as we await the starting lineups. Kenny, we touched on a couple more things. Go back to that JV contest for Triton won 58-15. Again, Arnett on fire from beyond the arc, 17 points. That one to Max Johnson. Again, just a force underneath. Yep. 18 points. That JV group going to end the season at 19-4. Went perfect in conference play, and I believe won 12 games on the road this year. And for them, averaged 50 points a game on offense and allowed just shy of 28 points per game on defense. A team that played extremely well, won the Bi-County tournament as a back-to-back group. The future of Triton basketball is bright with that group. Yeah, we're just watching that group from the start of the season, just coming through, and then you start looking at the numbers. You know, a lot of times they only had 6, maybe 7 players that was even dressing out, and then Wood doing a double duty, coming up on varsity some. So that group there, I got to say, the conditioning, we're running all the way through the game. Sometimes a little bit of a foul issue can kind of get to them, but still, that's the one thing. There's a small enough numbers that they play as a team, and it was very fun to watch. Exactly. And then if you're Jason Gross, you just got to be absolutely just pleased because your bench continues to be deep with the potential of these kids coming up through this program and how well they know the game of basketball. And they, like this freshman group, you go through any one of those guys out and they could have played varsity minutes this year. Yeah, and that's what I was just thinking here too, because you're only going to get 14 players that you're going to be able to have for sectional. I was thinking, which one of those guys do you pick to have come up onto varsity to dress for sectional? Exactly. It's almost a toss-up. So we're about 24 seconds away. We're going to have the national anthem by the Knox band, who does an outstanding job up here to our far left across the court. And after that, we'll have the starting lineups, and we'll be back right here for the tip-off on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful Middle Gymnasium for tonight's varsity basketball contest between the Triton Trojans and your Knox Redskins. And from members of the IHSAA, both Triton and Knox have made a commitment to promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at all IHSAA events. Profanity, degrading remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials or competitors will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from this event. Thank you for being a positive spectator. At this time, we ask that everybody please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem by the Redskin Brigade Pep Band under the direction of Mr. Craig Phipps.
the starting lineups out there for both sides as Dante Workman awaits Tegan Johnson, the 6'3 freshman. A young group for Jason Breden, only one senior, and I believe Conroy not able to play this year. His final instructions. And we're underway as the Redskins control the tip. McLaughlin will start on the far side. Up on top he goes to Jordan. Swings it near side to Yek. Up on top he goes to Weber. Jordan now on the right wing, goes up on top to Johnson. Triton extending that man-to-man defense, really forcing them outside the perimeter. Miles McLaughlin quick, goes to the baseline, swings it quickly to Jordan. Corner three on the way, off the mark, no good. Hustle rebound by Johnson, putback's good. Good chase down there by Johnson, the freshman, cleaning up and out Triton with their first offensive possession. Dante Workman calls for it, now they're going to set things up. Workman rolls left, on top goes to Patrick. Uses the screen set by Swanson. Patrick down to Workman, swings it back. Swanson straightaway three on the way. Off the front iron, short of the mark. Johnson with the long rebound, and back with the Redskins.
Yeah, Triton needs to get that good look there on that three because sometimes it takes a little bit for them to get going. And you don't want to waste a lot of possessions.
Johnson on the left wing, works on top to Yek. Now swings it on over to Jordan on the right wing. Jordan tries the dribble drive, stops in the corner, and they'll work it back along the perimeter. Jason Breden talking to his offense from his coaching box. Tanner Whithoyo got a piece of that one. As McLaughlin waits, finds Johnson up top. Jason Breden pleading his offense to move the ball quickly. Yek down the left wing, now to Jordan in the corner. Long possession.
Yep.
But a good one thus far by the Redskins, but can't get that one to convert as Riffle gets the loose ball. 1-on-3 fast break. He retreats to the corner. Lost his dribble. Now he'll swing it up the floor. McLaughlin's got it. 2-on-1 fast break as McLaughlin going to get fouled on the floor. No shot called. It'll be our first foul call of the ball game.
So Swanson's going to pick up his first. Trojans first.
Garrett Halliday want to stay sitting next to me. I think he was afraid of the mic.
He laughed, didn't he?
He did. Dante Workman elevates and brings that one down with the steal. Splits the defenders up with the right hand. Too strong off the window. Rebound there for Weber. Now McLaughlin with the basketball across the half-court line, working left. Hands it off to Johnson in the corner. Now he'll work it to the top to Yek, and he'll swing it on over to Jordan. Jordan up on top to Johnson. Now they're going to work on the perimeter. McLaughlin waits for the isolation. Going to try to direct traffic as Dante Workman picking up the junior. Weber now outside. He'll try the dribble drive, retreats back, leaves it for Yek. Had a dribble, now he'll leave it for Johnson. Trying to 0-2 on the floor to start. McLaughlin with a strong drive of Tanner Whithoyo with the block, and then Dante Workman with the block, but a foul call underneath. We'll see who it's on.
So Riffle's going to pick up his first, Trojans second.
Triton potential almost 2 blocks in that game. A group that, not known for their shot blocking ability. Only 23 on the year. Average 1 a game. So Tegan Johnson off on the first. Second one on the way, tickles the twine. And the Redskins now open up with a 3-0 lead. Jason Groves calling out his offensive set. See if we can get this offense rolling here. Riffle now, they'll work it back right to Swanson. Knox going to fall into a 2-3 zone. Jason Breden's group does play a very nice zone defense. Got a lot of speed out there that can cover a lot of ground. Patrick in the lane, swings it out. Swanson with a head fake, 3-pointer on the way. Count it for Swanson with a hand in his face.
Yeah, for him getting going at it here, that first one didn't get to drop, but wasn't afraid to get that second one. And
got sold it with the head fake. McLaughlin leads it up, alley-oop to Weber, but the backboard denies it. Up the floor he goes to Patrick, puts on the brakes, banks open, and Triton a 5-0 run. That was big for that group, that possession. Not panicking, but finding a way to slow down and let their offense catch up. McLaughlin now trying to extend. Still going to go to a 1-3-1. Weber on the outside, goes down into Jordan in the corner. Here comes the trap. Jordan, and a timeout for Jason Breeden. Going to take a 30-second timeout to refocus in his group. Of course, Jason Breeden, 45 wins in his 4th year as a head coach in the state of Indiana. Played up at LaVille under Edison.
Yeah.
And then, of course, took over that Argus team and had some really good teams with J.J. Morris and company.
Yes, yep.
And then had a group that, coached the sectional championship against Jason Groves that first season. But then for his group there, he still continued to develop his group really well. He's a very good head coach.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just kind of like we've seen, a coach coming into a new program, just got to get everybody to buy in and get everything to work.
And it takes time to get your system rolling. If you go back, Jason Groves, his first group, wasn't quite the winningest either. It just took time to build a program, and now you see what Jason Groves has done in 20 years. Weber directing traffic as he'll wait for McLaughlin. McLaughlin lost the basketball, regains control, top of the key. He'll drive, lost it again. Weber and Woodhoyo collide, and Woodhoyo rips it and knocks it away. So a little bit of a stutter for the Redskins out of the timeout. McLaughlin leaves it for Weber on the right wing. Weber hop steps through, goes up with the window, shot, and it's good. Nice drive there for Kane Weber.
Gets his first 2 points of the ball game.
Swanson no at home by design, if you ask the Trojans.
Yep.
As Workman gets on the elbow, leaves it for Patrick on the left wing. Workman fadeaway jumper on the way, hits the side iron, no good, and Johnson gets the rebound close to the baseline.
And that's the big thing. Knox is cleaning up the boards here, 5-1.
Now trying to go up here with a trap. See if they can speed up this offense. Trying to use that, use those turnovers to their advantage. No, actually, only 2 thus far, make that 3. Swanson on the left side, goes up the left hand, magic. Swanson's got 5 here in the first quarter.
And he's been one of them before. He was a lot of defensive effort and maybe not see the scores coming in, but he'll be one of them, looks like, stepping up tonight, trying to get them on the board.
Look at Dante Workman. Intercepts that one, 2-on-2 fast break, leaves it for Patrick on the left side, puts on the brakes, fadeaway jumper on the way, back iron too strong, rebound to Johnson. Trying with another bunny shot close to the basket, not dropping in. McLaughlin on the far side, work as Patrick, and they're going to get a blocking foul called. If you try not really wanting Patrick not quite set in time, I'll call a blocking foul.
That's his first, but the Trojans third already here in this first quarter.
Knox turns it over as Workman back in transition. No look pass to Patrick on the left side, blocked by McLaughlin and a foul. Knox turns it over as Workman back in transition. No look pass to Patrick on the left side, blocked by McLaughlin and a foul. All season, as he always looks to set up his teammates. McLaughlin's one you got to keep an eye on. As we saw him on the gridiron the last few years, except for this year, as the two teams no longer in the same conference, but a guy who can cover ground in a hurry. Chase Fletcher checks in for the Redskins, and Caden Large checks in on behalf of Gage Riffle. Landon Patrick settles in, tickles the twine, and Triton climbs to a 4-point lead as Brady Wood will check in on behalf of Patrick. Triton, the 67% free throw shooting team, you'll see them go in spurts where they've got a great night, and sometimes they'll have 1 or 2 misses. And
and it just seems like it falls apart.
It kind of falls apart sometimes, but yet converting when they matter. McLaughlin swings into Yek in the corner, now swings it, but Woodhoyo there to intercept the ball. Woodhoyo accelerates down the floor, coast to coast, the collector up and banks open. Jason Breeden talking to his next substitution here momentarily. Weber now on the right wing, goes into the corner. Now to Fletcher. Fletcher on the far side. Stop. Good defense by Brady Wood again. The freshman coming up ahead, trying on a 5-second call, not getting it. Weber now in the corner. Swinging it across the court, goes to Yek with the up fake. Leaves it for Fletcher in the corner. Stops there. Good defense by Dante Workman to deny the ball. It goes out of bounds off train. Jason Breeden ready to call a timeout. He's already used one here in this first quarter.
He's just seen that trap there in the corner there and just to bail him out. But Workman was able to get a hand on the ball and knocked it out.
And Venice will check in. For the Redskins, number 24 is Fletcher triggers it, but 5 seconds is the call, and the Redskins will turn it over. If you're Knox now, you've turned it over 7 times, okay? Now you're down by 6. Slow down, take a breath, just work on your ball movement and set up for the best shot you can. Because this Triton defense, also, though, the number 1 rated defense as far as points allowed in a ball game this season. And that's the entire state of Indiana, not just 1A. Brady Wood on the right wing. Swings to Swanson. Deep 3 on the way. And that hit down from Oviedo range. And Swanson connects from 3. So a foul call on Miles McLaughlin underneath. We'll see if we catch that at the end there. But what a deep shot there by Swanson from straight away. Must have happened off count.
Yeah, I guess camera here. Side there. Yeah, so McLaughlin picked up his second.
Should be Triton basketball since it was a foul into the basket. That's what Jason Breden trying to get an explanation what happened with it. So the foul's going to be changed to 33.
Okay.
On Kane Weber, not going to be on 23. I think that's what he's trying to get, but it should be Triton's trying to say it's their basketball. And now the official's still trying to get things kind of coordinated. So because after the shot with a foul like that away from that, I think it's a turnover and Triton hangs on to the basketball. I think is how it works.
Yeah.
We saw that during the JV contest as well. So now Triton will inbound the basketball to get things straight out. Swanson triggers it, goes to Brady Wood in a hurry. Now Swanson gets caught in the corner, now finds Wood, and he'll retreat out. Finds Workman inside the free throw line. Good feed down into Wood. Hoyle with the floater up and in. Dante Workman with another assist here in this ball game.
Yeah, Workman was going to shoot it. Whithoyle wasn't quite open, just waited just a little bit to get him move in, and then Whithoyle put her right up and scored.
Venice now on the far side, stops guarded by Brady Wood. Weber drives through strong to the baseline, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, and another turnover for the Knox. Just trying, but like I said, with this group, with being young, you got to start getting those confidence-building plays to try to build you back in. But like Dante Workman again, good ball. I mean, we saw him with 8 assists in that game against South Bend Career Academy. He had 6 the other night again. You know, he continues to climb those assist totals. He leads the team in assists on the season.
Yeah, and if it does something like what he did at Career, at the first part of the game, that's all he did was a bunch of assists. So then everybody kind of come to him, and then they reciprocal and fed him the ball later in the game.
80-plus assists for him on the year. He averages 3.9 a game. Him and Landon Patrick both averaged at least 3 assists a game. But that's just what you want to see from your senior leader.
Yep.
Not always looking completely to score, but trying to set his teammates up to score as well.
Yeah, draw the attention, get somebody else to open up, and then you can dump the ball and let them score.
So Knox will take a full timeout. They will have 3 timeouts remaining. Of course, sectional start for everybody, but for Knox tomorrow, there's still one more regular season game as they're going to host Elwood tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, because then you got state girls.
State girls, my alma mater's down playing for the state championship in the Warsaw Tigers. So good luck to them, and good luck to all teams that are down playing down south tomorrow. You don't get there just by luck. You got to get there with some skill and some hard work, and obviously to get to Indianapolis is quite a feat in itself. So, but that's the first time the girls have been to state since I was a freshman in high school, 2004.
I thought it had been a little while since they've been in there.
So trying out of the timeout here, 42 seconds on the clock. I'll bet they look to hold for the final shot here as Jason Gross Patton, well known for doing so. Of course, Triton opens up sectional play next Tuesday in the second game against Oregon Davis, a rematch from the first game of the year.
Yep, we get a chance, we'll throw that bracket up, see what it's all our next week's looking like.
Workman stops in the high post, swings it back to Brady Wood inside 20 seconds. They continue just to let the clock bleed, trying to set up for that final look.
Getting just about go time.
And Knox in a 2-3 zone. Now Caden Large works it. And a travel call is going to pull that pivot foot, so Triton will turn it over. Their second here of the ball game. 6.1 as Jason Breden trying to call out the play. McLaughlin in the backcourt. Weber looking for him. Now going to find him at the sideline. Swings it up. Brady Wood intercepts it. 3 seconds on the clock. 2 seconds. Up to Wood Hoyle at the buzzer. Up and in. And Triton with another buzzer beater again in the first quarter, as we saw the other night against Bremen. And Triton will take an 18-5 lead. But just good ball movement. The steal there by Brady Wood awaited it. Finds Wood Hoyle, knew how much time was left, had enough time to get up and in.
Yeah, the biggest thing is just getting that timing and getting it down there and getting it up.
So we'll take a quick break back here for the second quarter right after this.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back here to Harold Weinberg Gymnasium as Triton leads 18-5 here to start the second quarter. Triton will start with the basketball. Knox won the tip to start the ball game. Swanson out there with Brady Wood, Caden Large, and Riffle, and Dante Workman. Fletcher, McLaughlin, Jordan, Johnson, and Weber, the five out there as Dante Workman right out of the gate. Can't get that one to drop in. Rebound to Jordan. McLaughlin across the half-court line. Scanning as Triton will go back to their man. A little bit of a man look. Caden Large helping patrol the paint. No Wood Hoyle on the floor. Patrick and Overmeyer to check in. Next dead ball for Triton. Johnson swings it to Weber as Wood Hoyle will also check in. Jordan on the right wing. Corrals it. Good defense by Brady Wood.
Triton might just let Knox just move the ball around, let him keep it outside, kill some time.
I mean, it's a good move. Play with the lead.
You know, anytime it gets under there, everybody collapses.
McLaughlin fights up a shot in traffic, can't connect. Rebound to Swanson as he works it to Large. Workman now up the floor. Swings it to Brady Wood in the left wing. Now has Riffle. Corner three on the way. Off the mark, tad too strong. Rebound there to Fletcher. I'm trying to extend that trap. I like this defense as Triton's playing as Jordan tries a corner three. High arcing shot off the rim. As Fletcher elevates and gets the rebound, fights through again through contact, no call. Breden wanting that one there as Riffle now at the floor. Riffle, transition three, on the way. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Caden Large are going to get a foul call on the floor, I believe on Knox.
So Johnson's picked up his first, team's first.
Here comes a three-player swing as Patrick, Overmeyer, and Wood Hoyle checking on behalf of Swanson, Workman, and Caden Large. Patrick triggers the inbound, goes to Riffle. Overmeyer comes out to draw the screen. Riffle lost it off the crossover off the foot of Jordan. It'll stay right here. It was the baseline official makes the call. The Knox fan base not happy with that call.
I say there's a lot of, our view looked like a lot of feet in the road to see for sure who it hit.
I didn't have Caden could be about the best look in the house as far as our team goes for the TTSN crew. Knox in that 2-3 zone. Good inside out movement by the Trojans. Riffle drives, gets a good hands by Johnson, but Riffle up off the window, delivers two more to the scoreboard as Triton hits the 20-point mark. Brady Wood, the freshman, trying to fire up his defense as Jordan on the left wing. Gets it knocked away by Brady Wood, the freshman.
Always great when you do that right in front of the coach, too.
Yes. Brady Wood has been impressive in his freshman season. Really has developed quickly. A very strong player, and he's only a freshman, Kenny. We're going to see him the next 3 years. And over and back. Oh, they're going to be travel on Jordan.
Just that little bit of stutter step trying to catch the ball.
And Jason Breden, like you said, you look at, and you might look and say, well, this has been just a lost year. These freshmen are getting plenty of time in this young roster, and he's going to have a group that's going to develop. Yep. And want to keep an eye on in 2A in the coming years.
Yep, those 2 and 3 years down the road, they're going to have that experience.
Patrick now swings up top to Riffle, now to Overmeyer. Overmeyer to Riffle in the corner, now he'll drive. Pull-up jumper from the baseline, short of the mark, doesn't quite catch the rim. Patrick with the rebound. Landon Patrick puts on the brakes, finds Woodhoyo, fakes it outside, takes it himself, tries to step through, can't get it to drop in. Kane Weber gets the rebound. McLaughlin past the half-court line. Swings it left to Weber, now on over to Jordan in the near side corner. High pass to McLaughlin, he elevates, brings it down, backing down, strong off the window, and good. Good play by McLaughlin underneath. Up the floor, Brady Wood by himself for 3. Can't connect. Kane Weber, back-to-back defensive rebounds for him.
And that's a big plus there. Knox right now, 11 rebounds.
Fletcher now swings it on over. Weber underneath, taken away. Almost taken away by Riffle on that far side. McLaughlin on the left wing. Guarded by Brady Wood. McLaughlin leaves it for Weber, walks a tightrope there in front of the Triton bench. Down to McLaughlin, fakes the 3, hangs on to it. Puts it on the floor, looking for Jordan. He'll skip it across the way. Fletcher now trying to drive through traffic, lost it off his legs. Now Brady with the basketball, got it knocked away from behind by Johnson. Weber leaves it for McLaughlin, they'll reset. Only 4 points combined in this second quarter between the two sides. So we're inside the halfway point. Jordan, corner 3 on the way. In and out. He's got some good looks. Just can't finish, but another hustle rebound by Johnson. He gets it right back, and Riffle knocks it away. Overmeyer up the floor. On the right wing, now he'll attack. Overmeyer elevates, goes up, can't drop it in. Gets his own rebound, kicks it out to Riffle. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound Johnson.
Yeah, neither team can just get anything to drop here in this second quarter.
But good hustle by Overmeyer with the offensive rebound. I like that drive to the basket. I like watching him drive to the basket. Jaden Overmeyer, so athletic. You'll kind of see 2 really good running backs if you're going to talk about football with him and McLaughlin out there on the floor. Fletcher down the near side corner, guarded by Brady Wood. Lost his dribble, swings the cross, and Riffle's there with open arms to hang on to it. Now he'll push the tempo up in transition, fakes it right, goes up the left hand, up and in. And another timeout for Jason Breden, not happy with his team out there on the floor. It'll be a full timeout. He will only have 2 timeouts remaining, using 3 here in this first half.
Got the band fired up.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this Knox band is. They've always impressed me. You know, they had the rock band the one year.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That was great. That was still probably my favorite one that I've got to watch is the rock band.
Yep, and it's always nice when you go to some of the other schools there and just the different bands that do. But, yeah, Knox has always been plenty loud and plenty of them.
Plenty loud, always in my headset. Kind of takes me back to my Warsaw days. You talk about we had a great pep band there at Warsaw. I mean, trust me, a Penn Warsaw game, packed house with that band.
Oh, I bet.
Lord have mercy, it felt like you were watching a college game.
Oh, I bet it'd be. Well, back in my day, the band used to be down on the lower bleachers there, and that was the pep band. That pep band plus that was the pep block with all the other students.
Now we had our pep block was kind of to my left because you had the 4 crow's nest. Roger was caddy cornered for me across the way. I had my own box on the one side, and the student section was to my left. I don't know if that was by design because it was worse because everybody knew I was calling the game, so everybody was calling and
talk to you.
Some things were getting thrown at me during the game and funny faces, and I would mess up. I learned real quick to sit on the right side of the box so I couldn't see them. So out of the timeout, we'll see what Knox can get things straightened out. Only 7 points scored in this game, trying to get their offense on track. It's McLaughlin working, but Swanson takes it away, leads it to Overmeyer in transition, gets it blocked by Johnson, and a foul call as they're going to get him with the body. But another good drive by Overmeyer, set up by a nice Swanson pass. So Overmeyer to the line. Off the mark on the first, 50% on the season, 7 of 14 coming into that last free throw. Second one hits the back iron as McLaughlin gets the rebound off the missed free throw. McLaughlin hangs on to it, goes to Venice. Out of Fletcher. Venice across the way, wanted to go one more pass. Good fake shot and looked pretty. Can't drop it in, but Johnson, another hustle offensive board, partially blocked by Woodhoyo. Woodhoyo back-to-back blocks there underneath. As Swanson up the floor. McLaughlin tracks him the whole way. 2 minutes to go here before halftime. Workman on the left side, drives in the lane, leaves it for Woodhoyo underneath, and he collects 2 more off the assist to Dante Workman. I'll tell you what, Dante Workman moving the ball, but Tanner Woodhoyo, the defensive stand, 2 blocks. Venice on the far side. Here comes that second defender. Triton really pressuring the basketball as Fletcher for 3. Can't connect again. Rebound, McLaughlin, putback's good. Good athletic play there by Miles McLaughlin. Patrick waves off. They'll set the offense. Overmeyer now goes to Swanson up on top to Overmeyer. Straightaway 3 for him off the front iron, short of the mark. And Fletcher gets the rebound.
Yeah, neither team shooting threes very great at all. Triton 2 of 8. Knox has not gotten any of their 5 attempts.
They're going to go with the carries. He kind of hesitated and brought that high dribble down. And Yek will now check in for Knox. And Caden Large checks in on behalf of Jaden Overmeyer. I want to say thank you again to the Knox Athletic Department for setting us up and letting us come in a different door. Workman swings underneath and knocked away by Kane Weber, but Swanson's there with waiting hands to get a hold of that one. Good adjustment by Caden Large as he goes up and puts 2 more to the scoreboard.
Yeah, just where of the defender coming through and maneuver around.
McLaughlin here works it to Kane Weber. 40 seconds to go before halftime. Venice, another 3 on the way. Can't connect, and then a rebound for Dante Workman. Workman going to slow it down as he'll stand inside the center circle, works it right to Swanson, and they'll look to hold. And now Knox are switching to a man defense. Dante Workman gets the ball. Sounds like it's go time. Patrick goes to Caden Large on the right wing, up on top to Woodhoyo. Now to Workman on the left side. Now to Swanson. McLaughlin knocks it away as Swanson got popped, and he comes up hobbling.
Yeah, he is not.
McLaughlin pull-up jumper on the way at the buzzer, no good. And Triton will take a 26-9 lead into the halftime locker room as Swanson favoring that left ankle.
Yeah, I don't know whether he kind of got bumped or what happened there. Team stats there, Triton got to line 2 of 4. Knox just 1 of 2. 2-pointers, 9 of 16. Knox 4 of 10. Besides behind the arc, neither team shooting very well. Triton just 2 of 8. Knox 6 attempts, none of those to drop. But the big thing there is those turnovers, 4 and 15. Swanson and Woodhoyo each with 8. Patrick and Riffle each with 4, and Large with 2. And just Riffle, Patrick, and Swanson, all those 3 fouls. McLaughlin with 4, Johnson 3, Weber with 2. Scoring for there, Johnson those 2 fouls, and then McLaughlin and Weber each with a single foul.
All right, so we'll take a break here at halftime. We'll be back for the second half right here on the Triton Trojan Sports Network.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet.
Well, of course, I guess we get to call another Chuck-a-Duck contest here. Got a bunch of youngsters out there.
Are they going for the center circle there?
I think we're going for the center. So now hang on, hang on. We're putting a duck right at the center, right on the K there at the middle. All right, we're gonna see how many ducks can find their way into the middle as they chuck their way. We got one there close, right inside. We got one inside the red circle.
Got one.
Only one still.
Got one on the red. This.
We got a pink one. Pink one's got the lead right now. As the green one now kind of hangs out here on the left side.
Oh, we got a yellow orange one.
We got an orange one there. Pink is still in the lead down there. All right, there on the K as you look closely. We still got a few ducks alive out there being tossed.
Oh,
it's going to be close. Hanging on to it.
Bounced, hit one.
Oh, they pushed that pink one closer, Kenny. I think I moved it there about a centimeter or two closer. But I'll know that duck right there on the near side, right, it's close. But I think that pink one still's got him beat.
I guess is that all?
And I think we got patience. They are scanning now. Now it becomes a defensive game. Do you bump that pink one and try to see if you can give yourself in the game here as the Knox youngsters trying to find? Oh, that one hit the duck. There should be a point for that.
That one bounced and hit it.
Are we out? Are we out of ducks? We're out of ducks on the right side. We got any ducks on the left? Oh, we had one. We had one out in the stands there. I think all ducks have landed on the floor. I'm pretty sure. I think that one here is closer. The pink one.
Yep.
The pink one.
Yep. That's what
no hesitation. No deliberation.
Oh, so what do we got here?
We're gonna see.
And the winner is Connor Condon.
Oh,
Connor Condon, yeah.
Condon, he gets out there.
Yeah.
Had that pink duck laid right there in the middle. Good job there by Connor.
I worked with his dad at Pioneer.
Yeah, I gotta say, I was looking for his dad.
I was gonna say that name sounded familiar.
He's Beck's rep.
There you go. So as they clean the ducks up on the floor, now we'll go back to our break for the next few minutes. On our improv, thank you for listening to our improv Chuck-a-Duck contest for the second time this year. We'll take a break, be back here in just a bit.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on his shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Harold Weinberg Gymnasium at Knox High School as Triton leads here 26-9 at the half. I'm Andy O'Hara. Alongside me here today, Kenny Barnhart. We got Kate and Silas on our sideline camera and social media for us here tonight. And as always, the Hall of Famer Ryan Lim. They're here for the Triton Trojan Sports Network, broadcasting live on YouTube and the IHSA Champions Network. Of course, next week during sectionals, it will be on the IHSA Champions Network only. It does not cost anything until semi-state. So all games will be free. We are covering every single game at North Judson during that sectional.
As long as everything holds together.
As long as everything holds together. Well, for the most part.
A little touch and go tonight. Get started.
It's okay.
Yep.
We got everything in here safely. Silas packed the computer.
Yep.
Orion kept adding stuff to the van and testing my patience. But it's okay. We all made it fit, and we all got it in here. Although we are looking for some big, strong guys to start carrying this stuff in, so we're not the ones doing it.
Well, the nice thing was at North Judson, they at least had it once a week, and they had
a
place to keep our stuff down there so we don't have to haul it back and forth.
Yeah, so, of course, like we said, next week every game will be on IHSAA Network. There will be no more games on YouTube this season for our broadcast. So Knox will start with the basketball as McLaughlin has it. We're back to work. Weber now going to quickly get rushed with the basketball. As Fletcher works it to Weber on the right wing. So he gets to Johnson. And Knox has had some nice looks, just haven't got him to convert. As you said, pointed out, Kenny, 0 of 6 from beyond the arc.
Yep, they're getting the good shots to go off. It just cannot get them to drop in.
But that's just a testament how quick Triton is rushing this defense, or rushing this offense, really pushing the tempo, making them play their speed. McLaughlin, crossover, baseline drive, reverse lay-in. Oh, what a play from Miles McLaughlin.
Basket aware to know where it's at just to get it flipped up there.
An acrobatic finish at that. Riffle on over to Swanson, top of the key, uses the screen, back to Riffle. Three-pointer contested on the way off the iron, no good. McLaughlin with the defensive rebound. And Knox continues to rebound well, 18-7 by our count here in this ball game. McLaughlin swings it to Weber, now pushing it on over to Jordan. Double teamed in the corner. Swings it, and Patrick got a piece of it. McLaughlin fights through, has the ball. Fadeaway jumper from the elbow. Miles McLaughlin with 2 baskets here to start the third quarter. Triton yet to score.
Yeah, those 4 points already in this third quarter matched their second quarter output.
Swanson top of the key. Leads it down into Whithoyo. What a play. Tanner Whithoyo collects 2 more as Swanson with the assist.
Nice to see Swanson back out.
Yeah, had a little bit of a scare there. Kind of came up a little gingerly there at the end of that first half. Riffle knocks it away. Weber going to track down the loose ball, however. Patrick going to track him.
Oh, Swanson just a step behind.
McLaughlin swings it. Fletcher, corner 3 on the way. Can't connect, just a tad too strong as Workman gets the rebound. Workman swings it on over to Patrick. Now he'll try the dribble drive. Lost his dribble. Might have got away with the travel. Close play as Riffle drives underneath the basket, adjusts, but he can't get that to drop in. And that'll send Cole Jordan with the rebound. Jordan now in the far side corner. Force it to Johnson. Now to Fletcher in the lane, but steps through in a travel call. Yek will now check in for Fletcher. First substitution here in the second half. Patrick reading the play from Jason Groves. Sends it in motion. Whithoyo backdoor cut. Riffle elevates, banks open. The assist to Tanner Whithoyo. I know Riffle can hit from the outside, but boy, he drives the lane. It's a thing of beauty when he does so.
Yep, get in there and just get that good move around a defender and good shot.
And a turnover for Knox. Jason Breden pleading for a tip. And Venice will check back in for Knox for Yek.
The hustle. In and out for the Knox.
Patrick hands it to Workman. He'll drive. Leaves it for Swanson. Uses the screen. Out to Patrick. Workman uses the screen left. Back to Whithoyo underneath. And it gets the foul call. It might be on Weber trailing.
It is, so Weber's going to pick up his second.
So Tanner goes to the line. 10 points on the day, 5 of 6 from the floor.
Yeah, a lot of those good baskets underneath.
He's good right now.
Whithoyo fires and connects on the second. Perfect trip for him, 12 points, I believe a game high.
Yep, he's leading all scorers.
Venice across the way, works it against Swanson. And a foul call on Triton.
So Julian Swanson's going to pick up his second, team's first.
When you look, every single time there's a dead ball or anything going on, these Trojan players just continue to communicate.
Yep, just tell them, look for this, look for that. Watch this guy coming through.
McLaughlin uses the screen to his left. Triton extends. It's Patrick to pick up. And McLaughlin lost the dribble out of bounds. And they'll turn it over. Jason Breden talking with his assistants, trying to find some way to get his offense rolling. Patrick leads it behind. Whithoyo collects the loose ball, but it's still loose. I think jump ball is going to be the call, and Triton will hang on to it. Kane Weber, good effort by him to try to get a chance to hang on to it. I spoke too soon. Oh, I think we're looking for a towel. I think the ball that might be why. I don't know. We have to see about the babysitting service over here with Maya Davis and Allie Westaver. May have to.
Oh.
They may have to hire. They may have to see if they have an advertisement. In-game babysitting. So Yek will check in for Johnson. Now I can get an interview with one of them. I'm sure they'll talk.
Oh, I bet.
Landon Patrick, top of the key, swings it left to Swanson in the corner. He'll drive the baseline, leaves it outside for Workman. Thought about it. Now he'll drive, elevates off the front iron. No good, deny, but his putback is good. He stayed there to make sure that one was going in. Now he'll direct the defense as McLaughlin gets picked up at 3 just before half court. Yek on the far side corner. Stops on the left wing. Scanning, finds Venice here on the near side. Now to McLaughlin, blocked by Riffle. And for Triton, I believe that's 4 blocks here in this ball game. But look at Riffle, nice closeout him. He covered a good amount of distance and got a hand up. Showing those wheels are just as good on defense. McLaughlin now in the corner. Only 12 points combined here in this third quarter. Triton put up 18 points in that first quarter. 16 points scored combined between the second and third quarter thus far. Riffle, three-pointer on the way, and delivers from the collector on the assist for Tanner Woodhoyo. Riffle up to 9 points. And Jason Breden will use his 4th timeout. He will have 1 timeout remaining here in this ball game.
Guess we got time we can throw that up here then. So like I said, next week starts the postseason. So Triton will be down. We'll be down there at North Judson. There, that first game, Elkhart Christian and Culver, and then after that one, the Oregon Davis Triton game, and then on Wednesday night, Argus and Trinity, and then the following night or the following after that, South Central and North Judson. Then the winners all get to play starting Friday night. Get that first game and second game, and then of course championship there on Saturday night, and it will be a late one, 8 o'clock on that Saturday night championship game.
Well, on the plus side, I don't have to really watch film on one team.
Yeah. And then the thing is, a lot of that is South Central is the only one that
we did not. The Triton did not play this year.
Yep.
Of course, they played last year.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, South Central dropping from 2A to 1A. Judson doing the same as well. So 37-13, 3:03 to go here in the third. Triton with the lead. Went on that big run to start the ball game. Right now on an 11-4 run here in this third quarter. Or since the end of the third quarter. McLaughlin partially blocked again by Riffle. Swanson with the rebound. Woodhoyo from Patrick, it's good.
I run the court and look for everybody cutting through.
And Kate and I were watching film and talking about this group. Triton does such a nice job in transition, filling the lanes appropriately, really setting up the ball handler to make a play. McLaughlin kicked by Workman, and it'll stay right here. Now that was intentional, according to Rodney's rules. So McLaughlin will get his first break as Cole Jordan will now check in as Jason Breden, a quick conference with his player there on the bench. Ziek now goes to Kane Weber. Tipped by Workman. Again, Knox will have to inbound from their own bench. Thanks to Dante Workman.
Mm-hmm.
Dante's family traveling in attendance, always doing a nice job being there for him. Always fun to see them at ball games.
Hear them.
And hear them. Venice in the right wing. Good defense by Riffle to force him back to the three-point line. Fletcher. These are for Venice. Venice has had a couple nice looks, just couldn't get him to commit. Kane Weber, top of the key. Tried doing a nice job keeping the Redskins outside of that three-point line.
Yeah,
they're not allowing anything underneath.
Everybody just switching, watching where they need to go, keeping on top of them.
And again, nice defense by Workman, but Kane Weber with a nice drive. Just can't finish at the 10 as Riffle now up the floor. Passes it to Patrick. Patrick working through. Yek picks him up as he'll work it across to Dante Workman. Workman skips it. Riffle, corner three in front of the Triton cheerleaders. In and out. Venice with the rebound. Jason Groves bumped the official. The two collided. Yek guarded by Swanson, goes to Kane Weber. McLaughlin to check in next dead ball for Knox, as will Brady Wood and Cade Large, as Jordan couldn't connect, but Fletcher with the rebound is up and in. Good job by Fletcher to read the rebound. He looks a little shaken up there after that one. Favoring that left leg. Swanson draws some contact on the jump shot. He'll go to the line for two. Don't have a 10 white, guys.
Yeah.
Give us another number.
Yep.
Try again.
Yep.
There we go.
So Yek's going to pick up his first, team's second.
So Triton back to the line, 4 of 6. Swanson gets the first drop in, 9 points for him here. 2 of 3 from beyond the arc, Kenny, and inside. He had that nice lay-in earlier.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. So I hope Arlo gets feeling better. That's where Q's out tonight. Swanson get the friendly roll. But Johnson with another fight for a rebound, but he's going to travel before he dishes it away. So Triton will get the basketball.
Just noticed their clock up there's off 4 minutes off.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Swanson drives in the lane, elevates, get the roll, but he goes back to the line for 2 more. And a chance to put himself in double digits, the second Trojan to do so here in this ball game.
So Yek's going to pick up his second, team's third.
Of course, Swanson was 1 of 2 that last trip. Barely missing that second one. Tickles the twine on the first. So Brady Wood in. Checked in moments ago. Swanson's second free throw finds the mark. Jaden Overmeyer will check in. He's going to come in for Dante Workman, who gets a break. Of course, Jaden's crew is all sitting in front of us here tonight.
Yeah, and all made sure, hey, is this a good spot? We're not in your road.
Well, that was Taryn.
Oh,
Taryn didn't want to be on
true.
camera. Although I don't know why. I can interview her. She'll talk. Yek down the right wing. Weber now swings it across. Swanson got a hand on as it goes into the Knox fan base there on the far side. .35 seconds to go here in the third. Triton leads 42-15. Yek down the right wing. Up on top to McLaughlin. It was 8 points for Knox, leading them with those 8 points. Weber lost the drive, but a foul call on the Trojans coming here for their second team foul here in this quarter.
So Swanson's going to pick up his third. So only player really in any foul issues.
Jordan triggers the inbound, goes to Weber. Now to McLaughlin on the left wing. He'll drive, gets it knocked away from behind by Riffle. Swanson, left-handed pass up the floor to Riffle, left hand up and in. Swanson with the assist. Triton moving well in transition.
Still Riffle knows where that basket is to get around.
Yek, three-pointer at the buzzer on the way, can't connect. And Triton takes a 44-15 lead into the fourth quarter. We'll take a break, be back right after this.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance.
We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance.
Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome back, everyone, as the Maya and Allie baby singers now training beauticians.
Yep. Are you going to get over
down
there?
here to our right.
You're going to go over there and try to get a little ponytail done up?
Yeah, no, there's not enough up there. Purposely that way. There's no way.
Jessica just did my hair yesterday.
Well, if it gets to that point, Jessica will shave my head. I'm pretty sure she knows when my hair needs to be cut. That or Michelle tells. Isaiah Vaca will start the fourth quarter out there with Brady Wood, Caden Large, Landon Patrick, and Overmeyer. Yek, McLaughlin, Jordan, Weber, and Johnson, the 5 up there for Knox. McLaughlin leads it for Johnson. Jordan drives, and a foul call there underneath on the Trojans.
You think we'll be in trouble tomorrow for doing that?
For what?
Showing them.
I don't think so. I'll tell them I did. What are they going to do? Tell me no? McLaughlin pull-up jumper. Can't connect. Jordan falls to the floor as Brady Wood there to collect the rebound. Patrick drives, hop steps, and gets fouled hard and knocked to the ground. Kind of got pushed up the floor there. Patrick had a look there. And he collided with McLaughlin.
So Yek's going to pick up his third.
Better, Caden. Patrick good on the first. Fletcher will check in for McLaughlin, who'll come out. Oh, they're going to call that foul there on Yek.
Yep. So it was his third.
So Patrick, 5 points, hit a field goal. And continues perfection from the line there. Fletcher now on the right wing, leaves it for Johnson. Johnson. Good defense by Caden Large. He swings it on over. Who checked in momentarily. Lionheart checks in, 32. Now to Johnson. He'll try the dribble drive, but a foul call on the Trojans. The fouls starting to pile up here for the Trojans here in this fourth quarter.
So Large picked up his first, team's second.
And Swanson checks in for Isaiah Vaca. Overmeyer's now out there. Yeah, close to the half-court line. Patrick picks him up. Overmeyer, nice play, knocks it out of bounds. Off the hands of Fletcher. Good play there by Overmeyer.
Yeah, got it right there to swat it away. And
Patrick quickly works to the left. Now it goes to Brady Wood. Now to Patrick. Hop steps, elevates, banks closed. Rebound there goes to Cole Jordan. Yek on the right wing, up on top to Johnson, swings it quickly to Fletcher. He'll drive, stops in the corner, swings it out. Knox works it around the perimeter. Fletcher patient, goes to Johnson. Johnson elevates, draws the foul, and one opportunity coming for Tegan Johnson. Good drive to the basket, good strong play against that. Caught Brady Wood kind of in a tough spot. A good drive there by Tegan Johnson as Dante Workman and Riffle will check in on behalf of Overmeyer and Large. Tegan Johnson gets 3 points the old-fashioned way as Silas gets involved. Now Patrick will bring it up slowly. 6:15 to go here in the ball game. Riffle down the left side, swings it to Brady Wood in the corner. Patrick now. Tight defense being played by Yek. That's 3 fouls, got to be careful. Swanson now top of the key. Goes to Workman. Swanson dribble drive with the runner in the lane, up and in.
Got the nice roll on that one.
He's got 13 points. Third Trojan in double figures. or one of 3 Trojans in double figures. He's been there already. Lionheart with it on the far side. Say Leonhardt or Lionheart? Maybe he said Leonhardt. Swanson out the floor. Swings it to Workman off the hands and too strong, but Riffle saves it, keeps it alive, finds Swanson. Riffle wants it back. 3-pointer on the way. Off the rim, no good. Brady Wood can't collect the rebound, but flows with the hands of Fletcher. And it'll stay right here as Big Ben McFarland checks in. But what a save by Riffle.
I was just about ready to click turnover and looked, and holy cow, get a hold of that ball and flip it back. And
just throw up high enough. Give your team a 50-50 shot. Workman drives the lane, fades away off the window, no good. Brady Wood with the can't get the putback to drop in. But he gets fouled on the way through. Linhart.
So that's his first.
I would have asked, but we were kind of boxed in up here. Brady Wood good on the first. It's his first points game. Missed a 3 earlier. So as we showed in the pregame, 5 loud points in that game against Bremen. He's had himself some nice games. That LaVille game was kind of his coming out party there in the regular season. Yek, top of the key. On the right wing, he stops. Fakes it, tries to swing, but Workman there to get the loose ball. Workman stops and goes, leaves it for Riffle up with the right hand, short of the mark. Fletcher with the rebound. Now he'll force it down the floor. He's got Tegan Johnson. Johnson puts on the brakes and puts it in. The John Harrell prediction was 59-29. He's still in contention for his prediction here tonight.
Got the right.
He's got the right numbers thus far. McFarland in the corner up on top to Brady Wood. Now he'll dial a 3. Can't drop it in. Workman tips it, but right into the hands of Jordan. Good defense by trying to force him away from the half-court line. No look pass. Riffle there to intercept. Lost it off his foot, and Jordan there to pick it up. Up on top to Linhart. Linhart swings it on over Yek with the left wing 3. Can't connect. That one goes out of bounds. Venice will check in, as will a platoon of Trojans as Isaac Quintana, Jaden Overmeyer, Wayne Reichert, and Caden Large all checking the game as Riffle, Swanson, Workman, and Brady Wood might just be calling it a night. Triton right now in the driver's seat to pick up their 19th win of the year, 12th on the road, 5th against opponents in Class 2A. McFarland top the key, tries the dribble drive, pull-up jumper from the elbows. Good for Ben McFarland. Cole Jordan now will go up on top to Linhart. Down it from the corner.
That's their first one to go.
I was going to say, I was pretty sure it was. 1 of 12, unfortunately, for them here tonight. You know, if you're Knox, there's a lot of things to build on. But yet this young group, keep an eye on them. They start getting some of those shots to fall. This is a dangerous team. Riker in the left wing drive, swings on over to Overmeyer. McFarland up top. Skips it to Caden Large. Now he'll put on the floor. Caden Large goes up. Can't get down. Quintana with the rebound. Putback's good. Isaac Quintana with the athletic rebound. Inside 2.5 to go. Johnson top of the key. Goes to Venice. Fletcher puts the ball. He'll drive. Splits the defenders up. Banks open. Chase Fletcher with 5 points. All back-to-back here. Caden Large stumbles to the floor. Lost dribble, but it goes off the hand of Linhart. As Isaiah Vaca and Colton Large will check in for the Trojans, as will Easton. And it's Easton Carbine. So Carbine will check in. That's kind of what I thought. Isaiah Vaca fakes the three, drives, swings out to McFarland. Now to Quintana, inside 2 minutes to go. Wayne Reichert looks for Vaca. Hop step through, lost the ball, out of bounds. The Redskins take over. Fletcher now across the half-court line as Venice has it on the left wing. Can't drop it in. Venice gets a rebound, but Ben McFarland rips it away. Now to Colton Large. To Wayne Reichert. He'll try a three, uncontested, can't connect. McFarland fouled on the putback.
You knew Vaca was going to at least get, if he got a good look, he was going to take it.
Got to call a few of those threes there this year.
So Carbine picked up his first.
McFarland good on that one. Had a pretty looking jumper a moment ago for his first points of the game. His second one. Can't connect. Good on the first. Missed the second. 3 points there for the Triton senior. Carbine goes on over to Johnson. Now to Fletcher. He tries the dribble drive on the baseline. Good spin move, but Stutter steps in, trying to get called for the foul. It was kind of a tough place to be. They had the block covered, but Fletcher kind of folded there just enough to kind of confuse the defense.
Yeah, and Quintana's going to pick up his first.
This will be their third trip to the free throw line. Team shooting 2 of 3. This first one for Fletcher. Can't get the friendly bounce. Jackson Wilson will check in for the Redskins. You know, for Jason Groves, needing that bounce back win before they go in sectional play after a tough loss the other night against Bremen, where, like I said, that second quarter was kind of the nail in the coffin because, I mean, they did a nice job in that second half. They outscored Bremen in both those quarters, but not enough to overcome that deficit. Wayne Reichert thought about it. Now he drives to McFarland. Goes to Reichert. Wayne Reichert, corner three, can't connect. Fletcher with the rebound. Fletcher to Venice. Tries the crossover, he'll drive. And a foul call on the Trojans. Of course, 5 team fouls on the Trojans.
Yep, so Quintana picked up his second.
And Stephen Rudd will check in. Surprised they allowed the substitution there with 2 free throws. Must be not feeling well. You know, and Jason Breden, his first year down here, I still think, like I said, he's a coach that is a program builder, and he will build something very nice down here. As Venice, 1 of 2 on that trip, gets his first points of the game. Ben McFarland dribbles it out, and Triton's going to win here 55-26. So that's going to do it. Triton wins 55-26, picking up their 19th win of the year. 12th on the road. So there will be no post-game interviews. Orion's hungry. He doesn't want a Snickers. He's hungry.
Yep. So free throws there. Triton 12 of 16. Knox 3 of 7. 2-pointers 17 of 30. Knox 10 of 19. Trojans 3 of 16. On the 3-point line, Knox just got 1 of their 13 attempts to drop, and those big turnovers there, 6 of 25. McLaughlin with 8. Johnson with 8. Fletcher with 7. Weber with 2, and Rudd finished it out with 1. For the Trojans, Whithoyle 14, Swanson 13, Riffle 11, Patrick 6, McFarland 3, Workman, Large, and Wood, and Quintana all with 2.
So we're going to hang it up here from Harrell Weinberg Gymnasium, and as always, there's always a 50-50 chance that Kenny might mispronounce your name. He did it last week, didn't do it here tonight. So there's always a 50-50 chance that could happen, but as always,
we do want to remind people that this is our last YouTube broadcast, and that next week you'll all be on IHSA TV starting on Tuesday.
So that being said, we're going to hang it up here, and until next time, remember the Trojan way.